Hi everyone, my name is Anna Maria. I have a deep love for art, music and literature. I graduated with a bachelor degree in art history from the University of Vienna, and today I wanted to share you some of my favorite art history books. These books have opened my eyes to new worlds. I hope that this book will inspire you as much as they have inspired me. So, the very first book I want to talk about is Caravaggio, The Complete Works by Sebastian Schütze. Caravaggio is one of the revolutionary painters in the history of art. He is renowned for his dramatic use of light and shadow, known as chiaroscuro, and for his unflinchingly realistic depiction in human depiction. His paintings such as Judith, Beheading Holofernes, and The Supper at Emmaus are not only realistic but also theatrical. Caravaggio brought biblical and mythological scenes into life and inspired so many artists over the world. And if you love Caravaggio, this work is a treasure. Also a fun fact, the author, Sebastian Schütze, he was our professor on Caravaggio at the University of Vienna, and now he is director of the University of Vienna, so it's such a treasure to keep. So the second book that I really recommend you to read is this, The Letters by Vincent van Gogh. This is a German edition. This is the gateway to the mind of Vincent. Who doesn't love Vincent van Gogh? You know, seeing the Starry Night over the Rhone or the Starry Night at the MoMA. It was such an unforgettable experience seeing this live. You know what's so beautiful about this book? This book offers an intimate, relationship to his brother Theo, who was an art dealer in Paris, who supported him financially with his artworks. Reading his letters, we are diving into his passion for art, and not only for art, also for literature. He was an avid reader of Shakespeare, of Charlotte Bronte, about every author. The complete correspondence of his complete letters are to 903 letters, and 820 were written by Vincent van Gogh, and 83 were written to him. So this is just a part of this. But you know what's so beautiful about this book? It's beautifully illustrated. Such a joy to revisit it and to look at it every time. So like this, with the sketches. So the next book is The Lady in Gold by Anna Maria O'Connor. I have this in my postcard. And it tells the captivating story of Adele Bloch-Bauer. The painting was looted by the Nazis in the Second World War. It explores themes of justice, art, history, and about the niece of Adele Bloch-Bauer, Maria Altmann, who reclaimed her family legacies. But it's not just about Adele Bloch-Bauer, it also highlights other fates of Jewish families, like Zucker Kandel family. Also about the Lederer family, Serena Lederer, her daughter Elisabeth Bach-Offenegg, her niece Ria Monk. So today this painting resides at the Neue Galerie in New York. It was such an incredible experience when I visited this museum, this gallery. It was funded by Ronald Lauder and Serge Sabatsky, who had a passion for German art collections and for Austrian art collections from the 20th century. And if you are in New York, if you're going to New York, please visit, the cafe at the Café Sabatsky. You have the whole Viennese ambient there. And I remember piano was playing and I felt like home here because I live here in Vienna. And everyone asked me how you came here from Vienna here to New York. And I said, yes, it's unbelievable and it is always here by my side. The fourth book is Madame Picasso. This was a gift from our family friend, and it was for me like a gateway to Picasso's world. After this book, I devoured every biography that I could find and fell in love with his paintings. What it is about a girl, Eva Guel, who escapes the constraints of marriage. She's 23 and she wants to live her life, and she goes, to Paris and works in Moulin Rouge. And there she meets Pablo Picasso, and the whole story unfolds. When I visited the Met in New York, I stand in front of a painting by Picasso, the woman in a chemise in an armchair. And, this was all about Eva Guel. And I remember that a woman stand there, she was with her friends, and she told them, I can't understand it. What does it mean, having breasts and newspapers like this? And I couldn't resist, and I explained to her the story behind this painting that was actually also very, very sad and also tragic. And I told her about the story and about this incredible book. And she told me, I will buy this book and I will read this book. You inspired me. And this is what makes art. This is where you can connect with people through art. The fifth book of my list is The Life with Picasso by Françoise Gilot. This remarkable memoir shows an unparalleled glimpse of Picasso's life, his works, his philosophy. It shows actually everything. After the publication of this book, Pablo Picasso severed all contacts with Françoise, the mother of his children, Claude and Paloma. But for art historians, it provides an invaluable insight to Picasso's work, Picasso's philosophy, and I really recommend it to read, really. But who was Françoise Gilot? She was a gifted artist. After leaving Picasso, she had her own career. She was the only woman of all Picasso's women who said no to Picasso. And till 101, she lived in New York, and she sold many of her paintings in Sotheby's. The sixth book and the last book, this is also the book of the year of 2024, was The House of Fragile Things by James McAuley. I'm so grateful to the work that he shed light to this. It tells about 4 prominent Jewish families living in France: the Caindonvert, the Camando, the Reinards, and the Rothschild. These families, deeply grateful for France, for their success, for their prosperity, left behind extraordinary legacies, leaving artworks, paintings like Degas and Monet to France, and their home that serve as a public museum now. A notable example from them is the Villa Carolus or the Villa Rothschild in Nice, and also the Camando Museum, the Nice and Camando Museum in Paris. This time my family and I visited the Villa Efruse de Rothschild in Nice in Saint-Jean-Cap-Ferrat, and it was such an unforgettable experience, and I was so grateful that the author explained the history behind it. And I always encourage, if you're in Nice or if you're in the French Riviera, please visit this. It's such a beautiful place with beautiful gardens and everything. You will adore it. The Temple of Love, the view from the chateau, everything was given to Les Arts Décoratifs. So those were my favorite picks from art history that I really adored and admired. Thank you for being here. It means the world for me. Please take care and keep exploring the beauty around the world. Bye bye.